Well, I used to march with SDS, the hippies, yippies, and all the rest. Speaking out for justice, peace and harmony. But now I'm aligned with NBC, the Democrats, and AARP. Mostly worried about my social security. And I'm riding into the American sunset. I guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Going, not quite gone, swimming back where I was spawned. Father culture, mother country, swallow me. Well, I used to look so weird, made my mom and papa worry. Long hair and beads, didn't wear no underpants or shoes. But now my hair's all gone and I'm dressed like Fred McMurray. I kick back in my easy chair, tripping on the news. And I'm riding into the American sunset. Woodstock Nation and motorhomes from sea to shining sea. Going, not quite gone, swimming back where we were spawned. Father culture, mother country, swallow me. From time to time I feel betrayed by my own generation. Seems we should know better, but somehow we don't seem to. It's a bottom line world run by the big corporation. It's business as usual and to hell with you. And we're riding into the American sunset. Patenting the air itself, this land is far from free. Going, not quite gone, swimming back where we were spawned. Father culture, mother country, swallow me. Father culture, mother country, swallow me. Father culture, mother country, swallow me. Thank you all for being here. Thrilled to see everybody here and thrilled to be here. And thank you to Rada and Land Trust for letting me be here. In this beautiful, amazing old house on this amazing old property. I mean, I came out once to look, and I'd never been in the house before. And Windsor and I just took a little walk around beforehand. Just what a gem. What a real gem. I am Jeff Falconer, troubled singer-songwriter. And ever since I've adopted that troubled singer-songwriter moniker, people are constantly coming up and asking me, Jeff, why are you so troubled? And I generally respond with something along the lines of, I mean, it seems like it should be so obvious why I'm troubled. It's the world. It's the world that troubles me. The war, the suffering, the greed, the poverty, the gluttony, the hunger, the environmental degradation, and loneliness and alienation on all sides. And from time to time, well-meaning people will come up and they'll try to ease my pain. And they'll say, you know, Jeff, it's always been this way. You know, having come to the conclusion that it pretty much sucks, somehow the idea that it's always pretty much sucked is supposed to be a balm for my troubled spirit, you know. But yet other people will come up and say, Jeff, you know, it hasn't always been this way. There was a specific time in the past when things were better. And if we who are living now could all just get together and go back to that specific time in the past when things were better, we'd be better off for it. Embrace the modes of behavior and the morals and the ethics of that gentler, kinder, golden age. You know, we'd be better off for it. But people being people, there are, of course, differing opinions on what golden age we should return to. You know, people have different ideas on which, you know, where the optimal time frame that we should all be existing. Strange little footnote: people seem to gravitate towards periods of time when their particular subgroup was dominant. That's an interesting little factoid. So what I did on this song, I think the idea has merit, and we are living in troubled times, and it would be good to simplify. So I took aspects of all these different time periods that people want to go back to, and I cobbed them and combined them into one time frame that we could all go back to, and there would be something there for everybody. More of a democratic, egalitarian, inclusive kind of a thing. So this is called When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess Ruled. Looking out at the world today, it's natural to be concerned, wondering where we're headed as the century mark is turned. A look at the bestseller list lets you know what's on our minds. We're looking to the past for simpler times. But opinions seem to differ book to book or page to page. Exactly what it is that constitutes a golden age. In an effort to be fair to all and put my mind at ease, I decided to incorporate a sampling of these. When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled, there was peace in all the land. The mighty lion lay down alongside the gentle lamb. The little people were our friends. You could trust your neighbor then. J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled. A fella didn't used to have to agonize about which role to play. He did exactly what his father did, and he did it every day. Singing in the fields of sunrise, side by side with Dad. The Middle Ages were the last good time we ever had, except those legendary days when women ran the world. The wisdom would have been passed along from mother to girl. How to use the instincts of the male and know just when to stop. Like when he comes home from the bison hunt saying it's his turn on top. When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled before the fabled fall, mother been a patriarchal, authority-free for all. Wild women running with the wolves from guys with foot and cloven hooves. When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled. The values of the 50s have somehow been misplaced. Some politicians and talk show hosts think that's a darn disgrace. Before Elvis, Pelvis, JFK, and LSD, there was a time when people knew their place, the way it ought to be. God was in his heaven, there was money in the bank. Mom was in the kitchen, there was high test in the tank. Before the hippies rocked the boat, before those people got the vote, when J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled. When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled, all innocence and fun. Our love affair with chemistry had only just begun. DDT, the lead of mine, red dye 24. If only we had known what was in store. When J. Edgar Hoover and the Goddess ruled, before we got the bill, we're wasting all the precious time playing King of the Hill. It may have been much simpler than the